I stood on the front porch, my small hand pressed against the screen door. I was 6 years old. I watched my mother get into a big yellow car with a man I did not know. His name was Richard. She did not look back. My father stood behind me, his hand on my shoulder. He didn't say a word. The car turned the corner and was gone. Forever. For 30 years, I believed she had chosen a new life over me. What I didn't know was that the man she left with had a secret. And the truth I would uncover would not lead me to revenge. It would lead me to a rescue mission I never could have imagined. Before we start, don't forget to like this video, comment where you're watching from, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a story like this. So, it started from here. My name is Adam. After my mother, named Clara, left, our house became quiet. My father, Samuel, became a sad, quiet man. He worked hard at his construction job. He raised me. But he never talked about her. It was like she was a ghost. My best friend, Ben, would come over and try to make me feel better. But the hole in my life was always there. Why did she leave? Did she not love me? I grew up. I started my own small business. I got married to a wonderful woman named Evelyn. But the question never went away. My father, Samuel, passed away last year. He was a simple man. He did not leave much money. But he left a box. An old wooden box locked with a small key. His lawyer, a kind man named Mr. Peterson, gave it to me. Inside the box was a letter. It was from my grandmother, my mother's mother, a woman named Maria. The letter was addressed to my mother, Clara. It said that a large inheritance had been left for her. Money from her family that she never knew about. The letter was dated the same week she disappeared. My blood ran cold. She didn't just leave. She left right when she was about to become rich. It didn't make sense, unless Richard, the man with the yellow car, knew about the money. The question changed. It was no longer, why did she leave me? It was, what did he do to her? I hired a private investigator. A smart man named Frank Carter. I did not ask him to find my mother. I asked him to find Richard. It took Frank 2 months. He found him. Richard was living in another state. He was a rich man. He owned a big house. He was married to a new woman named Susan. He was living the good life. I did not call him. I did not send a lawyer. I went to see him myself. I knocked on his door. He opened it. He was old now, but I recognized his face from that day on the porch. He did not recognize me. My name is Adam, I said. I am Clara's son. His face did not show surprise. It showed annoyance. That was a long time ago, kid, he said. I know about my grandmother Maria's inheritance, I said quietly. The money you took. That's when his face changed. He let me in. We sat in his big, expensive living room. He told me the whole story. He was proud of it. He had found out about the money. He convinced my mother to leave with him. He told her they would start a new life. Once she got the inheritance, he had her sign it all over to him. He was her financial advisor, he said. And where is she now? I asked, my heart pounding. Richard laughed. A cold, empty sound. I don't know, he said. I left her 30 years ago, in a motel, with $100 bill. She was a means to an end, kid. She served her purpose. The betrayal was deeper than I ever imagined. My mother was not a villain who abandoned me for a better life. She was his first victim. I thanked Richard for his time and I left. The next day, Frank Carter, my investigator, gave all the information about the stolen inheritance to the authorities. They opened a fraud investigation. But my work was not done. My mission was no longer about him. It was about her. It took another 6 months. But Frank found her. She was not living a good life. She was living in a small, simple apartment for seniors. She was working as a part-time cleaner at a community center. Her boss, a man named Mr. Hayes, said she was the kindest person he knew. I went to the community center. I saw her through the window. She was wiping down a table. She looked older. She looked tired. But it was her. I did not know what to do. What do you say to the mother you have not seen in 30 years? I just walked in. I stood there. She looked up. Her eyes met mine. She knew. She dropped the cleaning rag. She covered her mouth with her hand. Tears started to run down her face. Adam, she whispered. I just nodded. I could not speak. I did not get my revenge on Richard. The law did that for me. His assets were frozen. His life of lies was over. But my story was not about him. It was about her. I used the money the police recovered to buy her a small, comfortable house. A place where she can be safe. A place where she can rest. I did not get my mother back from that day on the porch. But I got to rescue the woman she became. And for the first time in my life, the ghost in our house is gone. That's it for today's story. What would you have done if you were in his place? Is finding the truth and offering healing a more powerful end than revenge? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if this story feels familiar, if you have a story of betrayal that needs to be told, we want to hear it. There is a link in the description where you can submit your story to us. Thank you for listening to the Voice of Betrayal. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a story.